What's up guys, it's I Have No Kidneys here on the CRYPTiCK Gaming channel, and today we've got a map review, or episode number 2 of CRYPTiCK's Tips and Tricks. Tongue twister. And on today's episode we've got Riot. Once again we've got the David Attenborough view, all that bullshit. So let's get into it. So my first impressions of this map were, it reminded me of Mob of the Dead, which is a zombies map, which didn't really bode well from the outset, because I fucking hate this map. Now the reasons I hate this map I'll make clear in this video, but let's build on this zombie notion, because this is also the final map on the survival zombie mode, I think. And I think they built it more for the zombie mode, or the survival mode, than they did multiplayer, because this map is not very well thought through whatsoever. I've seen a lot of images the past few days of advanced wankfare or all that kind of stuff, but one stuck out in my mind, and that was, what was it? Advanced Rooftops. And I think this map personifies that, of there are just so many roofs. It's not even funny that there's one in front of me there, then there's one above that again. And it's just ridiculous, because this map is the personification of the new breed of camping, which is, let's go as high as we can and just wait. And people will use guns like I'm using right here, which is a HBR, which is a monster of a gun. Or they will use guns like the fucking sniper rifles, where they just wreck you. Or they'll use the CRYPTiCK, or however it's pronounced, which when you put a thermal on it is completely broken. But there'll be a video on that coming up shortly. So, Advanced Rooftops, I don't like it. I said I liked Retreat in the last video because there weren't too many rooftops, and this map is the complete opposite. However, what I will say is, in this gameplay, I die just off a DNA bomb, or the game ends just off a DNA bomb, so I can't hate it as much as I say. Or I do, I don't know. But my strategy for this game was literally, don't run around too much. Because on this map, you will get shot in the asshole every single time, and it is depressing as fuck. I've got so many recordings of me raging at this map for my series on my personal channel, because every time I move, my asshole gets stretched, and not in the good way. Honest to God, I get shot so many times in the ass, I feel like I should be prolapsing on a fucking minutely basis. It's disgusting. So that's why I don't really like this map. The main reason I don't like this map. Another reason I don't really like this map is because there are so many head camps. In this room that I'm in right now, you can count about 7 head camping spots. 7. And it's ridiculous. Plus the fact that you've got the 2 windows over there. I mean, I don't include the windows as head camps. Then you've got the bit on the left and the bit on the right where you can come in through the middle and kill someone in the ass. This map just seems like a giant splurge of disorganization, and I really do not like it. I don't like how it's designed. I don't like how vertical it is. I fucking hate the spawns on it, right? And the reason I say I hate the spawns on it is because this main room I'm in right now, there are 4 spawn points around it. 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 straight ahead, and 1 behind. Which means if you go in that building, you will die. If you go on a rooftop, you will die. So what are you supposed to do? Well, I'll tell you what you should do. This is my tip. Or trick. Whatever you... I don't know. Anyway. Stay in this room. This room that I've just left there is the power point of the map, in my opinion. Because as soon as you leave that room, you will get destroyed. And luckily in this lobby, the guys I was playing against were fucking garbage, and they couldn't figure out how to get me. However, there have been times before where just in the room I was in there's a little sunroof kind of thing, a hole in the roof, where people can jump down straight away and kill you. Which has happened to me a fucking lot, which is annoying as fuck. So, I suppose that could be considered a pro of this map, that the fact that you can kill people very easily. But I just can't help but feel very negative towards this map. However, we've got to play it, so let's try and come up with a way to deal with it. And my way to deal with it, as I've said, is to stay roughly in this room. Stay around this point, because this way you've got access to 2 spawn points, which is one just outside the door on the left where I'm looking now, and one just out on the right. 2 spawn points. Look, there's 1 spawn point there. Well, that's not an exact spawn point, but you get my meaning. So it gives you access to get easy kills on that front. The thing you have to watch, however, is the roof just above you, because I can jump down and get you straight away. So please be careful on that front. My other advice was, if you can't beat them, join them. If you have to go up on the roof, put on a powerful powerful weapon. Put on a HBR, put on a sniper rifle, put on an LMG, something like that, because that's how you're going to do well on this map. Because otherwise, you're just going to get screwed. And for the life of me, I tried using the bow on this map so many times, and yes, it's good when you're in the little indoor bit, but when you're outside, you've just got no chance. So my recommendation predominantly would be the HBR, because it's just a powerhouse. I've got the average Joe version, which is it's beautiful. There's another version of it which I really want, which is increased damage by 2. I've just got the increased damage by 1. Now anyway, this is one of the spawn points I was talking about, just behind there. But there are actually 2 spawn points behind that building, which is a little bit strange in my opinion. And here I am bleeding like a slag out of her vagina while she's on her period. There is blood all over my face, all over my ass, all over everything. But somehow I managed to survive, which is a bit baffling. So I think at this stage, I think I'm just off a 20 streak. So I was starting to really sweat. I was starting to go, oh my god, I could get this DNA bomb, blah 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 blah. Bearing in mind, getting a DNA bomb is impressive in itself, but getting it on a map that you supposedly hate, that's even more impressive. Kind of impressive anyway. So anyway, I'll skip ahead a little bit here. I think I'm just about to get my brutal medal now, and I realise that I am desperately running out of time. There is 1 minute left on the clock, and I'm like, sweet Jesus. Hang on. As you can see, I'm panicking. And look at this guy here, sat in the corner, in the middle. What? Why? Why? Sure, this guy gets 1 cheap kill and then dies. Is it worth it to get 1 cheap kill sat in the corner? No, it isn't. Stop being a faggot. So here I jump into the spawn and I panic like fuck, but I'm also like, yes, I can get kills. But then I kind of realise that I could probably die as well, so I choose not to. And I try and get a quick kill here, but I don't really think it works out for me, so I just ran away like fuck. So there's the game over. So my tip and trick for this is stay in the room which I was telling you and build from there. Otherwise you're just going to get shot in the ass and you're going to be shitting blood for weeks. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then please do drop a like, as it greatly helps our channel. Any suggestions or thoughts, please drop a comment. And as always, please do subscribe to this channel because there's a lot more coming your way. Thanks very much, guys.